Welcome to the Tourism Hub podcast, a podcast devoted to you and your excellence, providing inspiration and education for the entrepreneurs, experience makers, and excellence seekers of our industry to take your tourism business and career to a whole new level.
Relax.
Well, hello, beautiful humans of tourism and the visitor economy, and welcome back to the Tourism Hub podcast. I'm your proud host, Despina Karatzias, and today we're diving into part 5 of our 7-part series, Igniting Smart Marketing for 2025 and beyond. Part of the latest ebook, which is downloading like hotcakes, if that's how things download. So you can find that on the instituteofexcellence.com website, where all the magic happens and what this Tourism Hub podcast is brought to you by. Today's episode, however, is all about focusing on the customers you already have. Did you know that acquiring a new customer can cost up to 5 times more than retaining an existing one? So that's what we're going to discover. We focus all on the new. What about what we do to share the love with those who already know us, like us, and have trusted us enough to buy from us in the past? Did you also know that increasing customer retention by just 5% can boost your profitability by up to 95%, and that's stats from the Harvard Business Review. But retaining customer isn't just about loyalty programs or discounts. It's about building genuine relationships and using personalization in your marketing to make every customer feel valued. And that's what we're exploring on this episode, how to elevate. And that's exactly what we're exploring on this episode, how to elevate your customer relationships, make your marketing more personal, and leverage the tools that you have that deepen these connections. So let's dive straight in by breaking down the difference between these two marketing terms, customer acquisition and customer retention. Customer acquisition is all about attracting new customers through marketing and your outreach. It's essential for business growth, but comes with significant costs and requires constant effort to get that new lead and that new customer. Customer retention, on the other hand, however, focuses on keeping your wonderful customers engaged and loyal. These customers, they already trust you, they already love you, they already know about your business, and making retention more part of your strategy really does create a more costful and impactful strategy over time for your business. Now, let's bring this into the context of the business of travel, hospitality, and events. Unlike many other industries, we have 3 distinct types of customers to consider. Number 1 to consider, we start with our direct customers, our direct visitors, our direct guests that are making bookings. These are the visitors who book with you directly, either through your website, by calling you, or in person. Then the second lot of customers or segment is our trade customers. These are our customers who act more as third parties, and these can be travel agents, tour wholesalers, inbound tour operators, online travel agents, otherwise known as OTAs, professional conference organisers, destination managers, and other distributors, also known as third-party sellers, who bring you business by selling your experiences, your products, your services to their clients on your behalf. So they sit in the middle between their customers and you, who ultimately do become your guests, but they are your biggest source of growth to maintain and capture and retain those relationships with those trade customers is what can bring volume into your business. Then we have our third category, which is more your industry partners and referrals. Now, this consists of your local, regional, state and national tourism councils and organisations, as well as your business networks that provide valuable referrals and collaborations that drive bookings, partnerships, exposure and connections to organisations like the trade organisations, like we mentioned earlier, as well as direct referrals. Now, each customer type requires a tailored approach to acquisition and retention. But what I do find is that much of our focus and strategic goals and alignment is focused on acquisition, but not much love is given to retention. So building these strong relationships with all three categories can create a great ripple effect, where satisfied direct customers leave great reviews, trade customers further recommend you and trust to keep sending you more business. And then there's the industry partners who promote with pride and confidence your business on their platforms and to their networks. In tourism, I think for all of us listening and watching and all of my previous episodes, we can all attest that in the wonderful world of tourism exists the wonderful world of relationships. It really is the foundation and bedrock of everything that we do. And when you do prioritize strategic retention and relationship management across all three categories, you're not just keeping customers, but creating a network of advocates who drive sustainable growth to your business and to your experiences. What I've learned is that there is no shortcut, I'm afraid, my friends, and it's most definitely a marathon, not a sprint. Now let's flip this now to relationship management. Meeting personalization. How do we do this? What do we mean by that? Now, let me try my best to unpack this with you. Retention starts with building meaningful relationships, and personalization, on the other hand, is the secret sauce, the sweet spot. People want to feel seen, heard, and understood. And here's how to combine relationship management with personalization. Number one is using data to understand your customers. This is when we think about your booking systems, your website analytics, your CRM, customer relationship management system, social media insights that hold a wealth of information about your customers. Analyzing this data can help uncover trends. Who are my repeat customers? What services or products do they enjoy most? What are they coming back to? And when do they typically make a booking? Number two is making personalization a priority, using the data you've collected to tailor your communication and your offers. For example, sending that birthday email with a special discount or value add, particularly if you're collecting birthdays, or recommending a new experience based on past bookings. For example, I worked with a tour operator who used their CRM data to identify frequent family travellers. They sent personalised emails highlighting family-friendly activities and seasonal discounts, leading to a 25% increase in repeat bookings in 3 months. Focus grows where focus goes. So the more focused we are in this data and this information and the action and the strategies and the tactics that we take, the more focused can be the results that we achieve. Number three is building stronger connections through your communication channels. All relationships thrive on good, wholesome communication. And here's some tips on how you can deepen these connections through your communication. Regular check-ins. After one of your customers visits or books a service, following up with a thank you email or a survey, or better, a call. Now, whether it's a direct customer or trade, this just compounds like interest. It just helps you keep building that good relationship and all the good feels. Systemizing the process and wowing your customers at that incredible moment of anticipating your experience is a golden flex move. And providing proactive updates. If you're launching a new product or tour, let your loyal customers know first. Nothing speaks VIP like an exclusive glimpse to your VIPs before you go public. By focusing on relationship building alongside personalization, you're not just retaining customers, but creating advocates and champions of your brand. Moving on to tools and strategies for retention and relationship management. There are many tools available to help you manage relationships and make personalization easier. Here are 3 must-haves when you are going down this path and really focusing on your retention A-game and strategy. Number 1 is your customer relationship management systems, your CRM. Your booking system can often act as a useful CRM. Alternatively, a CRM like HubSpot, Salesforce, ActiveCampaign, or even MailChimp allows you to track customer interactions, automate personalized email campaigns, monitor booking patterns, interests, and preferences, and create tags and notes. If you are starting out, do not stress or feel overwhelmed or overcomplicate or get analysis paralysis and do nothing. Simply starting with a well-maintained Excel spreadsheet is all you need of only the basics of name, first name, last name, email, a contact number, and a column about your last interaction and what will happen next. I always, in any booking system I've worked on and any CRM I've worked on since, every profile, every customer needs to finish off with what the next step is, what the next action, even if it means touch base again in 6 months. That's what is noted on there. That is what is diarized in your calendar if you're not there yet with the CRM to be able to send you that ping. Really, really important. Anybody can start with an Excel spreadsheet. Number 2 is loyalty programs with a personal touch. Offering rewards that resonate with your audience, exclusive discounts, free upgrades, or personalized perks for your most loyal customers. Leverage your CRM to monitor these interactions, enabling timely follow-ups or personal check-ins to deepen these relationships is where you can create that wow factor and reward your best clients. Engaging your trade partners and direct customers by creating these incentives that drive bookings and referrals, using your CRM, whichever one you choose or whichever one you use, to manage and communicate these campaigns, these conversations, this communication seamlessly is where you can continue these steps to scale up and do this at a greater volume consistently, which is the other side of this when it comes to effective communication, is also maintaining consistency of doing and following up. Now, number 3, we look at these reputation management tools because your online reputation plays a critical role here in your customer retention. Because even though you're tried and trusted, things like online reviews can have an impact on changing a mind as well. So tools like Google Alerts and review trackers or Trustpilot help you monitor and respond to reviews in real time to maintain that reputation where you left it. A swift response to negative feedback can turn a critic into a loyal customer, show how high your care factor is. But remember, we don't just respond swiftly to negative reviews to protect our reputation. We respond swiftly to all reviews to be able to do that. For instance, I want to share with you one of my clients noticed a trend in reviews mentioning a lack of vegan food options. They immediately updated their menu and reached out to reviewers to thank them for their feedback and that they've made a change as a result. Now, the result and the aftermath of that is improved ratings and a new growing vegan client base. So there you have it, a brief little touch base with you, dedicating this episode to leveling up your customer retention again. Here's your action plan for this week and this part of the series. Start with the simple step to improve retention and intentional relationship management for your business. Identify your top customers comes in first. Use your CRM or your booking system to find your most frequent customer and send them a personalized thank you message or call, just for no reason at all outside to say, I value you, I respect you, I appreciate you, and thank you. Creating a loyalty offer. Designing a special promotion for returning customers, like a discount or a freebie with their next booking or gift voucher. Another great way to retain your customers. They've experienced your product, your experience that you offer. How about offering them now to give the gift of experience to their loved ones? Analyzing your reviews, spending 30 minutes reading your recent reviews and identifying any actionable trends that can improve the experience and service that you offer. And of course, personalizing your next campaign. Start to look at sending a targeted email based on your customers' past behaviors or preferences. Customer retention. More than keeping customers, it's about creating lasting relationships that drive loyalty, advocacy, and growth. By focusing on personalization and relationship management, you're setting the stage for long-term sustainable business success. Thank you times a trillion for tuning in to this episode of the Tourism Hub podcast, where our dedication is to bring you the people, places, processes, and purpose to make your week and your business better today than it was yesterday. This episode is brought to you by the Institute of Excellence, your school for tourism and small business greatness. And speaking of greatness, if you're ready to take your customer strategy to the next level, please, I invite you to download our free ebook, Top 25 Marketing Mistakes Your Small Business Must Avoid to Thrive, at instituteofexcellence.com. And if you are watching or listening to, please leave a review and don't forget to subscribe to the Tourism Hub podcast on your favorite platform so you never miss an episode. Until next time, my beautiful human of tourism, stay ignited and inspired. And remember, personalization builds connection and connection builds loyalty.
Relax.